Oh my god. Oh my god. Fellas, I have had one hell of a day. Hi guys. So, firstly, a whole bunch of the usuals aren't gonna be here today. That's cool, I guess. Actually, it's not cool. I like it when I see my usuals. But anyway, guys, fellas, I was not going to stream today because I thought, you know, given the events of last night and also this morning, I thought that I wasn't going to be able to. I did not, there's no body. Well, there is a body, but I didn't make it. Okay. Hi, Ginger. Hello, Cal. Hi, guys. Yeah, so... No, I didn't die. I was about to say no one died, but unfortunately someone died. Oh. I put this sign here to let me remind myself of something. Anyway, fellas, oh, okay. I have a note here on my phone. Yeah, knockback sword. I think I have, yeah, I was doing some off-camera things. I'm a chill before my rival session. Ooh! I will enjoy the watch time. Thank you, Jinja. Anyway, oh my god, so it all started last night, right? It all, hang on, we gotta get in prime. Hang on a minute, hang on. I need a lantern. I need a lantern here. Oh man, I gotta make a lantern. Cause this is story time. And it has a twist in it that I didn't mention. Hi, Ellie! Change the music. I don't know if I have any story time music. I'm setting this up like it's a frickin' like haunted house, but that's not the case. All right, so wait a minute. I have a campfire over here, don't I? Oh, I did, but I think I broke it. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I have my lantern. Oh man, I'm here, but I'm playing Spider-Man 3. That is cool too. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be a short stream. Cause I got some stuff I gotta do before Sunday, hopefully. Yeah, anyway, we'll put the lantern like right here. Oh my god, fellas. My day, right, my day. Oh, all right. It all started last night, right? I went out to go get Arby's, all right? And the thing is, you guys might have heard on the Discord that one of our cars, well, one of my mom's cars, my mom has two vehicles, right? She has her main car, and then she's got this other one that's like less nice than her main car that like I drive because I currently don't have a vehicle because my car had problems and I was like, I'm not fixing this. So I sold it off. Anyway, I go. And the thing is, the car that I've been driving has been having like some slight stuttering issues. When I accelerate, no, Arby's is not a bad start. Shut your face. Oh, all right. It had already been having some stuttering issues, and she knew that. We knew that. We were like, yeah, we're hello, Cal. We'll take a look at it later. Well, it's been getting worse lately. The stuttering, right. The stuttering has been, in fact, getting worse. And no one did murder. There's no murder. I decided last night that I want to go get Arby's because I'm too tired to cook. It's already late, and I just want to get something quick. And I asked my mom, I'm like, hey, you know, because the small car is stuttering and having issues, could I perhaps take your nice car? And she was like, nah, just take the small one. And I'm like, okay. So I go last night to Arby's in the green car. Halfway there, the entire interior console just flashes. It flashes off and then flashes right back on. And then it starts kicking. car starts kicking, and I'm like, oh no. But I'm right at Arby's, right? I think, like, I thought for a second, I was like, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around and go home because this is freaky. But then I was like, but there's nothing to eat at home. There's nothing to eat at home. So what I do is I park and I turn the car off and I just pray that it turns back on after I get my Arby's. Because I was not leaving without Arby's, right? I was not leaving without Arby's. I'm sorry, I thought I heard the door open. Food over car safety is crazy. Listen, man, I was hungry. Anyway, I go in, I get my Arby's, I go back out, I get into the car. On the way home, the thing is, the Arby's that I go to is on, like, the bottom of a hill. You had your priorities. The Arby's that I go to is on the bottom of a hill, so I have to go up this hill. Bye, Allie! I have to drive up this hill, and suddenly the car won't go. Like, I got a little boost, but then the acceleration just kind of gives out. And I'm like, oh no! So I start hitting, you know, the gas in the hopes that it works again, and it does, and it kicks off. But then the screen inside the car, the car starts talking to me. Which is something I did not know it could do. The car's like, there is an engine problem. You need to make an appointment immediately with your nearest dealership. Please press the button on the screen to make your appointment. Girl, the car is having engine trouble. I'm not kidding. The car just fucking started replaying an emergency message. And the moment, I kid you not, I'm alone in this car. I'm by myself. The moment it starts screaming at me, yeah, Overlord and Ice, freaking, the moment it starts screaming at me, I just start screaming. I'm driving home in this car, yelling. And it's just stuttering the whole way, and I'm like 10 minutes from my house. Oh my god. So I get home, and my mom is like sitting in the driveway in her car, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere. And I'm like, oh, have fun. So that brings us to today. So let me tell you, my mother, by the way, last night when I was messaging her the whole time, not saying I was texting and driving, I totally don't do that, but I was messaging her kind of panicking, like, hey, the car's doing things, help. So I get home and she's like, okay, I'll call the mechanic tomorrow and see if we can't drop it off. And I'm like, okay, cool, fine, cool, whatever, fine. So I wake, then I get home, right? Stoodle and Styles, I don't like standing still, by the way. This is kind of upsetting me. I need to look around. Stoodle and Styles message me, and they're like, hey, we're going out tomorrow. Do you want to come with? And I'm like, I would love to, but my sleep schedule has been so messed up that I don't think I would wake up in time. And they were like, okay, cool, you know, if you do wake up in time, just let us know if you want to come along. And I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, fine, you know, that's awesome, that's great, that's lovely. Fast forward to today. I wake up at 10 a.m. and I'm shocked that I've woken up at 10 a.m. because I have not been waking up at 10 a.m. I've been waking up much longer than that. But I wake up at 10 a.m. and I'm quite surprised. And my first thought immediately is, oh, I can go out with Stoodle and Styles if I want to. But then I'm like, but I don't know if I want to go out today. Hi, Stoods! Speak of the devil! Stoods is in the chat. Yee! So, you know, as I said, as I said, I was like, I don't know if I still, like, if I want to go out today. Like, I would love to go out because going out is always fun and there's food involved. But I was just like, I don't know if I want to go out today. If I want to just stay home and get stuff done, you know? Because my house does kind of need a cleaning. But anyway. Stoots. Anyway, I run into my mother, who is like, she's like getting ready for something, right? She's like doing her hair or something. And she immediately blurts off, hey, you remember that lady that I used to like go to the restaurant with all the time? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, she died. And I'm like, oh, that's bad. And she's like, yeah, we don't really know what happened. But she's dead and I'm going to her funeral. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, that's, oh, all right. So, you know, that happens. And I'm like, okay, so my mom's leaving for a funeral of this lady who, like, I kind of knew, but not well enough, honestly. Yeah, like, that was kind of insane. Is my chat boxes working? Are they working? Where are my chat boxes? Oh, there they are. Okay, never mind. They're working. We're good. So she drops that bomb on me. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to go out, right? When my sister, who I was going to go up to her house tomorrow for like a late 4th of July barbecue cookout. Yeah, nonchalant. It was kind of nonchalant, I'm gonna be honest. But I was gonna go up to my sister's tomorrow for a cookout, and she messages me today, and she's like, hey, do you want to come over tonight and do that? And I'm like, oh, I don't think I can, because the car I drive is out of commission, and my mom's gonna have the other car because she's going to a funeral. And my sister lives kind of far away too, so I didn't know if like my mom would be back in time for us to go up there. And then, you know, I'm kind of starting to like panic internally a little bit because there's a lot going on right now. Oh yeah, lots of plans the moment it happens, lots of plans. So I'm just, I'm a little overwhelmed, right? And, I go and ask my mom, I'm like, hey, are you still gonna call the mechanic today for the car? And she's like, oh yeah, oh, it does get better, Stu's knows. Oh my god. So my mom's like, yeah, let me see if we can't like drive up there and drop it off. I'm assuming she didn't get a hold of the mechanic because she never told me whether or not that we could drive it up there and drop it off, and it is in fact still in my driveway. So hang on, I have a note here. Person died, car, mechanic, oh, and then after the mechanic thing, my sister messages me back and is like, never mind, we're still gonna do it tomorrow because now suddenly we're gonna go to the movies or something. And I'm like, okay, great. I still have no clue, by the way, how I'm gonna get up there, if I even can. I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna be missing the cookout. Oh, my note. Right, okay. So then I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna message my group chat with my two friends. Chat, this is the kicker. I'm gonna message the group chat with my two friends, Doodle and Styles. And I'm gonna tell them like, oh man, I don't appreciate you doing my mother. Oh man, I'm so sorry. But I messaged Stoodle and Styles and I'm like, man, like I don't even remember what I say. But then Stoodle responds and she's like, oh, by the way, like, or one of them responded, I don't remember who, and was like, oh, by the way, we didn't go out today. And I'm like, oh, why? What happened? Did I get a message from Styles in the group chat saying, yeah, I'm in the hospital, they're taking my gallbladder out? And I'm like, what? No, not even 3 days. This was last night and this morning. okay. So the thing is, I knew that Styles was going today for a consultation, right, about his gallbladder. But then, just join what happened, so much happened. We knew, like, he had his appointment today for the consultation, which I realize now is why they were going out to begin with. But when he went to the consultation, they were like, yeah, this needs to come out right now. So it's where you miss a day of school, I know! Except I didn't get to miss the day of school, I was the day at school. Oh. So I'm just like, okay. And you know, they're like messaging me with updates and such, but he's home now. It was a very quick procedure. So they're home and good. My mother has went off to the funeral, and I am no longer going to a cookout, which is why I am streaming at this very moment. Because all of a sudden my day, full of things, has just come to a halt. All the things are gone. Yeah, so that's been my day. Yeah, but Styles is fine. He's a little loopy at the moment from what I've heard, but he's good. He's good. It's just been a day, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, this was today over the course of probably like 6 hours. He is eepy. Yeah, he's home snoozing right now. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Styles has had a bit of an exciting day as well. Potentially more so. Aliens might actually show up? No, I can't. Gallbladder with yeet. Oh, dear. But yeah, fellas, that's been my day. That has been my day. Also, no, Meg. Also, fellas, I did off-camera wood chopping. As you can see, I have a ton of spruce. I'm just, yeah, today's events have been a lot. Build hoose. Oh, right. Right, you just lead us to gallbladder. Yeah, so what I was planning on doing, I was gonna work on the house, but now that I've remembered this, I need to do this as well. Oh my word. But yeah, that's been my day. How have you guys been? Yes, I am using signs. I've had signs. XP farm? Not yet. I'll have like an Enderman farm. I'll build one of those after we beat the Durg and... Oh, you got your Slurpee! Your 7-Eleven Slurpee! You watch Superman? Hey, that's cool. That's good. That's much less than, that's much less hectic than, you know, all my nonsense. Oh, it's been a time. Oh dear. But yes, anyway, fellas, I'm hoping if I can get the thumbnail done in time, I want to stream Pressure on Sunday. Yeah, you guys might have, I don't know what to say after that. Listen, there's only, you know, it's just been a day. But that game that I was going on about, Pressure. The game that I was going on about, the last stream, Pressure, yeah, it's kind of sucked me back in. And so I kind of want to play it. I mean, I played it the other night, and I kind of want to play it more. And I want to have a designated time to play it because I'm also doing a million other things. So I figured, why not do it on Sunday? The Roblox game? Yeah! Pressure? You've been playing Pressure? That's sick. Oh man, yeah, yeah. I like it. It's a good game. It's a really good game. I kind of wish that it was separate from Roblox, but you know, it's whatever. Whee! I need to automate this, honestly. I think I've gotten... No, never mind. There we go. But yes. We should run a 50-man squad! Dude, wait a minute! That's actually a sick idea, though. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. I forgot that you can do, like massive runs. I've never done a massive run. It's either been myself or I play with Pixora on occasion. And he's been trying to get me to play Forsaken. I don't really wanna, but it seems that Forsaken might have lore. Electro Man? It seems that Forsaken might have lore involved. So I've been thinking about, I've been giving it some thought about playing it. Only because I want to know lore. Sons of the Forest? Forsaken? Okay. I wouldn't mind playing that, honestly. Forest, Sons of the Forest. What am I doing? XP, that's what I'm doing. The sun's going down. But yeah. So Sunday, I really want to play Pressure. I have not beaten Pressure, by the way. I haven't managed to actually beat it. I keep getting my knees kicked in.
Words.
The DVD, yes, that's exactly what Forsaken is. It's basically DVD. Jackbox! Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about Jackbox in ages. I've never played it. I've not either. Forsaken, you mean? Or Jackbox? Oh man, I've lost my train of thought here. But yeah, Forsaken and Pressure, and I want to play Pressure on stream. John British said he might join. I don't know what that means. I need critters to spawn. I need more critters. Beat a runner oh, okay, we got a winner in here. We got a winner all up in here. No, yeah, I literally keep getting my knees kicked in by wall dwellers. Hell, oh my god! Speak of the devil! That's twice now! Was napping, how dare you? Oh man. It's John British. But yeah. What the hell was I saying about Pressure? Oh, I like the lore. Oh, fucking, I got a little close to that one. I didn't mean to do that. I'm British, John British. Bond, James Bond. Call the Bondulance. I'm having a stronk. Pressure. Yeah, I do kind of wish that Pressure was separate from Roblox. Like its own game. Oh, shit. Oh, this is tense. Okay. Oh. There was one behind me. James is too bonded out! There's too many creepers! What am I doing? I'm getting to level 30. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 30 while talking about Pressure. Oh, let me rant for a second about Pressure. The wall dwellers, I can't hear them. Apparently, this is awful. Apparently there's creeper holes everywhere. There's an audio cue for them. Like, you're supposed to be able to hear them. I don't hear them. I've never heard them. I was complaining about this to Pixora the other day, and he sends me, like, an audio file of them, like what they sound like. And I'm like, I've never heard this in my life. Not once. Oh, by the way, Pixora, since you're in here, I'll just go ahead and tell you, when we were playing Pressure yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, you know how like our menus weren't working? Yeah, the whole game was just bugged out. It's working now. The bane to many players. They damn wall dwellers. It's subtle in my POV. Yeah, I don't see it. I've never even seen the wall dweller. I'm playing, and then I get my fucking knees kicked in. I think that's what's... No, I think anglers have actually gotten me the most. But, cause I kind of take my time with them. I'm like listening to them, seeing like how far they are. So I don't like hop into a locker, you know, too early. Whew. Potato. Potato. But yes. Yes. My friends and I gamble too much. Is the node / angler monsters, especially that damn minigame. I love minigame! Oh my god! I love Pandemonium! I feel like I'm the only freaking Pressure player who purposefully triggers his minigame. I freaking love Pandemonium, dude. I have there's a Pandemonium emoji in the Discord. I freaking love Pandemonium. Oh my god. You lockered I do. I did, actually. I've gotten better at not doing that. Intentionally? Yes! I let him see me! And then I play the minigame. Minigame! What's Pandemonium? Pan the money? Pandemonium is a big scurry PNG monster that, it comes after you. It's one of the angler... No, well, yeah, it is, but I think it has its own file? I don't recall, but it's the one that everybody hates. Because it's scary. I haven't played Roblox since I was 13. I've only just started playing Roblox. I love Sebi! Yeah, the frickin', oh my god, the update, the new update, the Worth the Wait update. Oh my god, the frickin' interactions and the lore and everything is precious. I love the interactions between him and Painter. I'm frickin', I love lore. I'm a sucker for lore and good characters. And by God, that game's got some lore and some good characters, so I've been playing. And also I have been making, I've been making progress on 2.0. I've been rigging the face. Oh, jeez. And, I've been working on the mouth. Working on rigging the mouth. Mouth. You know, like a dog. It's a massive eyes, living plastic monster that if you see it, then it will attack you, use a locker, play a minigame, hopefully survive. Yeah. Like getting the FNAF phone call from Seb's voice. Oh! I haven't heard that, but I've seen things about like the FNAF Easter egg type deal in Pressure. Okay, I don't have a PC and Roblox isn't the greatest on console. You could do mobile if you're not if you're not terribly against mobile. Whee! I think Pressure is one of the more friendlier games for console. I didn't even know Roblox was console as well until literally just now. I'm still not level 30. I don't know what, the expendable at door 30. Go, thanks. Wee. Escape the facility. I keep seeing something about that. I've never heard of that game. I don't know what it is. But I've only seen the name. I just don't like playing mobile. See, yeah, that's fair. I don't prefer mobile either. My baby brother is literally playing Roblox on my PS4. Ha ha ha. That's funny. Flee the facility? Is that the name? I've seen something the facility. I need lapis. Oh, heck. I should change the title. I'm not really working on the house too much right now. Oh man, fellas, I want to find a pale forest. Whee! Do that, and then do that, and get the knockback. I have a kick-ass sword. Yippee! Where, actually, I have a mending and unbreaking book. Goated sword. Absolutely frickin' goated sword. Wait. No, those are mending. Nope. You can go up there. Don't die. Well, I can't guarantee. I don't plan on swimming in lava. That's definitely. Don't you need mending? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I have a book somewhere with the mending and unbreaking on it. Somewhere. It's somewhere. That's unbreaking, that's mending. Mending. Okay, I guess I don't have a mending unbreaking book. Okay, well, I can make one. I swear I have a mending unbreaking book somewhere. Okay, maybe I don't. Hell yeah. It's here somewhere, you gotta believe me. No, I'm not going schizo. No, I can't find my mending unbreaking, you know? I had one, I swear to God I did. This is the dump chest, I don't even care. I have a lot of arrows. Huh. Could make a bow. I need a bow. A bow is something that I could use. It would be useful. Oh, man. I'm not gonna pay for what? Oh, the activate Windows mother. Oh, that's pretty funny. I like that. Oh, man. Chat, I'm eepy. Fellas, 2 years and I still have it. Fellas, I could go for a good eep right now. Yawn. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still kind of looking around for the mending unbreaking book. I swear I made one. Okay, I guess I did. Never mind. Don't eat. You need to fix that sleeping schedule. Oh, but you know, bed. Ha ha. Yeah, yawn. Get yawned. You had quite the mentally tiring day to say that. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some big eeps. I'm gonna be doing some mad eeps. No. Furry, you gonna play pressure after stream? You can't sleep. Maybe, actually, I might do that. I've, actually, I'm really glad you said that. I just remembered something. A really long time ago, made some OCs, some like fishy people OCs, and pressure has got me drawing those fellas again. I almost thought about making this a drawing stream despite it not being Sunday. Wee! Fish siblings. Not quite siblings, but they are OCs. They're not FCs. Chat. Oh no, I've got myself worked up now. Chat. There is a major difference between an FC and an OC. I don't have an OC on Roblox. I'm just bearing the. No. It's not a Roblox OC. These are OCs I made a really long time ago. Honestly, do your streams really? Yeah, I do Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. I go stream. Anyway, the difference between an OC and an FC, this was a big thing on DeviantArt years and years ago, and somehow the incorrect version won out. All right, so an OC stands for original character. FC stands for fan character. The difference is that an OC, an original character, is a character that you specifically made. Not for any fandom, it's just you. Pixverta, my nice little thing on screen right here, my character here, that's an OC. An FC is a fan character, a character you make for a game, or otherwise a fandom. A fandom. All right? So when we say Sonic OC or Undertale OC, you're saying Sonic original character and Undertale original character. All right? No, it's not OC, it's FC. It is fan character. Yet somehow, FC won out. Or not FC, OC won out. Everyone still says OC. You really have this, it pisses me off, dude. Okay, I'm yelling. Sorry, I need to calm down, I'm an adult. My Roblox avatar would be an OC? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think so. Probably? I mean, you do make it from, like, random bits and pieces. Ginger, shut your face. There is a difference! And somehow, I'm not saying it's Undertale. Somehow, OC won out. People still say OC when talking about fan characters. Are malwares actually malfunction? I like that. About to be AFK. Oh god, guys, the mod's being AFK. Don't. I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm sure I've gotten heated over less, honestly. Oh, I know what I've gotten heated over. Gordon Ramsay's stupid fucking eggs. Those aren't eggs, that's a souffle at that point. Oh. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I'm gonna take a sip. Taking a sip, right? You know, actually, I don't know if Stoodle's still here, but I don't know if Stoods is still here, but a long time ago, no fire! I had a chat with my mods. We have banned fire. Well, actually, I don't know about the fiery hearts. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, kill him. But, oh, frick. No, a long time ago, when Stoods and I were weeby little children, and she said Sonic OC, I was like, it's not OC! It's FC! Like, god, that's so fucking cringe. But now I can be heated about it openly. I'm not the frickin' like OC police. I'm not gonna like go up to somebody saying like pressure OC and be like, actually. What am I supposed to do? Your best. Just exist. It's all you can do. No, you can't freeze the chat. No spamming emojis. Actually. Tails! Thank you, Ice. No, we're not doing this. We are not doing the emoji spam. But anywho. Yeah, no weather. We don't need weather in the chat. It's freaking sunny skies. What kind of society? Oh man, the society that doesn't want to see spammy emojis. Man, you're gonna make me adjust Nightbot to do that so my poor little mods don't have to freaking... so my poor mods don't have to... You can have one rock. Okay, you can have your rock. One rock, and that is it. Jesus. Oh! Wait, where? No. Guys, fellas. Do you like my slime block? Do you like my slime blocks? The tunnel, my mine, you know, over there somewhere, the mine that I've been mining, the cave under it is a slime chunk. So like, what the fuck? That's actually really wholesome, Cal. I know it's uneven. I don't have a sixth one. It's a slime chunk in that cave, so every time I go down there, there's typically a slime. So yeah, you know, I enjoy my slime. It kind of pisses me off how clever that is, Tails. But yes, I love my slimes. Can't see that message? What message? Huh? What message? Huh? What message? I'm so scared. No, I'm getting worked up. We're here. I want to go down here and see if there isn't another, like, slime. Oh, yeah, I did this off screen. I forgot. I added steps. I think I literally just heard one. No, I didn't. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry, guys. Fellas, I'm so sorry, fellas. Oh, the hypothetical pet rock. You can't see it. But it's there. Me and my rock will just sit here thinking about that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, fellas! Wait, no, I think I talked about this last stream. I did. Never mind. Damn it. The frickin', the copper golems coming. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah, I can see the message. As blank? Really? Huh. Interesting. It's there, I promise. Yeah, that is weird. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. YouTube has been kind of weird about messages lately. Like, I've sent messages in my own chat that didn't pop up. Hence why I wasn't able to get Ice with the D's Nuts joke. Like, it looked like I just asked him what Facebook's new name was and then dipped. I look like an insane person. Must have hit on accident. What the fucking crocodiles? Okay, yeah, I just looked like I fucking asked him what was Facebook's new name and then dipped out of the chat. fellas, I'm learning, by the way. I am a learning machine. With a live 2D, I have been just like absolutely, well, not yesterday, but I have been absolutely locked in with like rigging the new face. It is, which unfortunately, I think I got like 30% of the way through rigging the face and realized that I've been doing it a different way. Not the face, the mouth. The mouth. I was working on rigging the mouth forms. The brain is braining hard. I'm learning things. I'm figuring out live 2D and I love it. Helen, holy shit! Earlier YouTube censors stuff, but earlier it gave me an ad for AI porn. Porn? Yeah, porn. I'll say. I'm saying it like scared, like YouTube is about to just like spear me. But what? Oh, you guys know how the other day I was complaining about warp deformers and how I didn't understand them? I understand them now. I understand them, mostly. I'm like 90% understanding of warp deformers. There is something that I was trying to do in Live 2D that I don't know if it's even possible. I've had some questionable ads pop up before. I know. They're ugh. Tumblr's worse about that. Back when Tumblr got bought out, or wait. They got bought out, but I can't remember if they got bought out by Yahoo. Yeah, I think Tumblr, back when they got bought out by Yahoo tried to eliminate all like NSFW content on there, but they were still allowing ads that were like a million times worse than any of the NSFW content on there. YouTube knocks on your door, nah. Nobody home. Oh man, Bird, I sent a message in stream chat for what message came through. What? I sent a message in stream chat for what that message came through as on my end. Did you? Came through as, yeah, I saw that it just came through as blank. I don't know why it did that. Very uncertain. The way you say it, I can visualize a comp sci student saying that once they get their code to fix. Like the ads I've seen on TikTok and YouTube, two sites famously are used by children. Is yeah, oh, Discord. Oh, yeah, I got Discord minimized at the moment. Hang on. I'll peek. I hear a zombie coming at me. Wow! Huh. Yeah, that is in fact a blank. Too much AI ad slop. Oh my god, and speaking of like AI ad slop, I know I'm getting my ass beat right now and my helmet just broke. Anyway, speaking of AI ad slop, I don't remember who was telling me about this. It might have been Styles? It was either Styles or Pixora, but somebody was telling me about Spotify having some... No, don't blow up! Having some kind of, like... Well, that's new. The way that Spotify dealt with AI content being just like all over their website is that they have Spotify AI now. And I just don't think that should have been allowed. Like the concept of AI art is weird and bad and dumb, obviously, excuse me. But AI songs, I understand like, something about AI songs does not click with me as a selling point to even having it. Because, you know, AI art, people are like, oh, you can make ads and thumbnails and whatever, and I don't support that in the slightest. But there is still a selling point to it. AI songs? I don't understand that. Because it's like, what, you put into a thing like, hey, write a love song about a man and his tractor, and it just spits out a song, and whether or not, like, how do you tweak that to make it actually sound like something you might like? Or do they literally just take whatever gets spat out and then throw it onto Spotify? I just don't. I don't know. I saw an ad today of an image with the caption, "Me when I realized this AI app is not." No, I've seen that. It was literally Charlie Morningstar doing. Oh. And that was on you. That's kind of funny. I've seen those freaking, like, I've seen those on TikTok a lot. Funny enough, but YouTube is planning on making some hella restrictions on AI content. Good. Honestly. Personally, I don't think AI is anything that should be No, absolutely not. Nothing about AI really clicks with me as it does bring creativity. Also, AI voice is another thing. I don't mind voice changers, but not AI voices. Ah, I got you. I understand. See, like, what I'm getting at is not that it should be sold. I'm not saying, like, you should make AI art and sell it, or even that anybody should be making, like, AI anything, for that matter, or even AI that does that shit for you. It's the fact that it's, like, AI songwriting to me sounds like the best way to get the worst sounding song possible. That's what that sounds like to me. It just sounds like the worst idea. And I honestly, I can't explain it, like, give you, like, critical detail points as to why, or even specific ones. Something about it in my brain is just like, this will not yield results that anyone would hope for. I will miss the AI Bigfoot, but it's for the AI Bigfoot? What? Like, I saw an AI voice change for a song by Linkin Park. There was originally the singer died, and they oh! Someone AI'd the original guy over the new singer, and I couldn't help but feel it was really disrespectful to the original. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. There's a lot of, I know a lot of people probably get excited about the prospect of, like, oh, this person who I really like, it has been AI dubbed singing this song, but it's still not good. Like, if they wanted to make the song, if they wanted to cover a song, they would have done it. They would have done it. It pisses me off. Oh, wait. It's like giving the singer 2 words for country and getting metal. What pisses me off is that the Meta AI ad where the dad is asking Meta how he can get his own kid to eat. Wait, yeah, I've seen that. That did... Okay, wait, I understand the ridiculousness of that now that you've actually just, like, reset it in words. I would never go, hey Siri, how do I get my kid to eat broccoli? Oh, no, Siri, go away. No, shut up, Siri. Go, no, leave. I actually just set off my own Siri. Does a biological malware streamer need to be concerned about YouTube implementing? No, I'm good. I'm original. Enough. I'll find it later and share it. Please do. I would love to see AI Bigfoot. Bro, you set off mines? Huh? Did I? Oh, I set off your Siri? Hey Google, how do I change a light bulb? Oh man. I put do twice, my brain's frying. No, did you? How do I change a light? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. No, that's just like, the thing about AI responses like that, it's just gonna give you basic ass responses. Nothing actually tailored to your own personal need. It's like, hey Google, how do I, or well, Meta, hey Meta, how do I get my kid to eat? And it's just like, slowly introduce them to the foods. It pulls anything off of whatever website. It doesn't actually have its own, its own like database. It literally just pulls whatever and gives it to you as the first response. So you use the search engine more often rather than actually clicking on the websites and giving them traffic. Like that's just it seems like the long and short of it there. Actually, I had an art teacher who was encouraging students to tap into AI because she wanted to test the fields. She was risking our education for an Oh, she needs fired. You would think that an art teacher, someone who had to literally go to school and get a degree in art to teach art, would not encourage her students to use AI for art. That's the same thing with English teachers having to crack down on students using ChatGPT to write their essays. She's basically, I don't know if she realizes this, but she's basically encouraging plagiarism. The long and short of it. The scary part, it wasn't a basic response. Meta gave him a tailored response. Okay, so if Meta is giving this guy a tailored response, Meta, that implies, because I have worked with AI chatbots, that implies that Meta has access to deeply personal information. Which to me is an obviously, if you use Meta, you've consented one way or another, terms and conditions wise, for Meta to have access to your information. But if it's a tailored response, that is deep and personal information that either Meta has accessed on its own or the guy actually gave Meta but was not shown in the ad. That sort of thing. So, you know, AI is not supposed to have access to your personal info. Like a chatbot that you ask like that, it's not supposed to. Yeah, so... She's a very strange teacher, and let's just say she caused me and my friends many smoke breaks. Oh man, really depends on the AI program. Some are more advanced than others. Yeah. You know what really like irks me about Google AI is that it's basically using people who do the searches to train it. Google did not pay anybody to frickin' train that bot before it was thrown out into the world. That's why people are still getting responses that are like, getting just those ridiculous responses that are obviously like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. Because like I've said this before, some AI bots will just make up a response in order to satisfy your request. Google did not train that out of their bot at all. It is the cheap route because you can literally train a bot very easily to not make up responses, and Google just straight up did not do that. I'm going bye. Hydra, thank you for coming. Oh my god. I can get it for an ad purpose, but thinking about it, I'm like, okay, how do you know the kid likes funny face foods? Yeah, like that's. See, that's also another thing about that is that if the guy, let's say theoretically, the guy in the ad did in fact tell Meta, like, hey Meta, how do I get my kid to eat his foods? He likes funny face foods. You've answered your own damn question. You don't need Meta to tell you. Like, at that point, you've already got a starting point. Like, you don't need to ask Meta. Silly. Oh, man. It once told me eating poison would be fine. Your art teacher? That's not fine. Greenland statement is not an art teacher, but it's my lower level psych classes. My professor's Canvas profile tabs was just pure AI. Oh. Hey, Meadow, what should I get my son for his birthday? Something so personal and scary. Yeah. There was something I was gonna bring up. Oh. Actually, and speaking of AI, and I actually find this, I think Helen meant AI, Ferda. Wait. AI once told, oh, you know what? Yeah, I would personally hope AI over your art teacher would have told you that eating poison. Yeah, okay, I got it, I get it. But what I was saying, there was this thing I read recently about, so this is obvious, but they actually did a study. Like, I say they, I should honestly get like the very specific people who did this, but someone did a study, scientists, I'm assuming. And Grok, is this okay? And I'm not proud, and thankfully I got this replaced with that Sykes Iris turning in a research paper straight from ChatGPT, and he accepted it! Dude, Mac! The science people, yes, the science people. So, some sciencey people did a study with, 2 control groups, right? They had people, 2 groups, write stories. One group used ChatGPT, and the other group did it themselves. So they did this study and discovered that the group that used ChatGPT to write stories lost the cognitive ability to do that themselves rapidly. Like, I think it was only like 4 or 5 or so stories. Those people lost the cognitive ability to do that themselves. When they were then told to write stories after having used ChatGPT, their stories were ass. And the other thing about that is that the people who generated stories from ChatGPT couldn't even remember what the stories said. They couldn't remember what the stories said. They had no clue, like, what they had written. Meanwhile, the people who didn't use ChatGPT, you know, still held their cognitive function to do that. Now, the second part of this study was the part where they had the people who use ChatGPT actually write the stories. They used the second part of this study to have the people who wrote their own stories use ChatGPT to help them write the stories. Not actually telling ChatGPT, hey, write me a story about a blue pony. It was, what they essentially did was they asked ChatGPT to help them brainstorm, and their cognitive ability to write stories actually improved. Like, their stories became more creative, they had better points, but the people who just had ChatGPT write for them basically became brain dead. Like, that was the long and short of it. I see big chats, by the way. I asked him if I can get a redo because I cited an outdated paper and turned in my paper authentically, and thankfully still got high marks, but it wasn't full marks. Now my art teacher was the same, and me and my friends would constantly talk about it because it was so risky, especially with art where AI is very controversial. And you want to know I do want to know the funniest part. At the end of the course, she used AI to write our feedback letters. That's funny. I genuinely don't like how much AI has grown amongst the general crowd. I have little cousins who just have nothing but AI slop shoved into their feeds. I fear that's going to cause a massive brain rot. It will. It will. There's already been proof of cognitive decline because of it. The human drive comes from survival. Get rid of the survival part and humans become quite... Yeah. I cannot express enough how much I despise AI. Pixora, that's funny. Okay. Hold on. Hi, Judge! We're talking about AI again. Grok, I can't form an opinion on this. Tell me your thoughts. I like AI for the science-heavy intelligence stuff, like predicting illnesses. Yeah, no, that's sick, actually. That is super cool. But yeah, essentially, the long and short of that study is if you use AI to just do it for you, you lose the ability to do it for yourself. But if you use it to brainstorm, you can honestly get an improvement out of it. And I understand that. Like, that I can actually see. What did I come over here for? Oh, I was gonna make a helmet, but I don't have enough diamonds. That's not good. Who is Grok? That's Twitter's AI. That's Twitter's own personal AI assistant. Yep. Yep. Twitter AI. Hey, Grok, how do I breathe? This. Zitter. Zitter indeed. Fellas, I kind of need diamonds. AI is kind of good for memes and junk, but making a career around it is a bit lazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Ellie! Sounds like a slur. Yeah, it kind of does, honestly. Oh, man. But yeah, no, it's boss, don't be mad, but I have, Oh, joke's on you, I have food too. When I did my Arby's run, I also bought Taco Bell for later. Oh my god, I have the hardest working metabolism in the goddamn world. Yeah, I went and got Arby's earlier in my mom's car. Well, in the car she uses, you know. Temporary food again. And I bought the Taco Bell so I could have it for later because I just don't feel like cooking tonight. I don't want to. Hi, Spirits! I missed so many streams because camp? You were camping? Bro, I may not have food, but I do have cider. Oh, is this an ice cider? Is this a warm cider? Is this perhaps an alcoholic beverage of sorts? Cider? Is that thunder? What the hell? Fellas, there's a helicopter going over my house. I worked a camp for kids with... Aww! A camp for kids with disabilities. That's cool. That's sweet. That's really neat. I like that. And the car blew up. No, fortunately, I did not break my mom's other car. The amount of jokes my friends made to me when I was sent to Wisconsin. I remember in Pixar stream you went to Wendy's and got two. I did I got 2 fries, not 2 Dave Singles. I couldn't do 2 Dave Singles if I wanted to. But yes, my temporary food. I see. Yeah, no, fellas, one time when Pixar was streaming, I had to leave stream because I wanted to go get food, and I ordered 2 large fries so I could have one for on the way home, and then one for when I was actually home. At Grog, when is Pixar streaming? Oh no, no, there's no body. No, and the only body that is being bodied is probably well, I would hope, in a casket right now. Rest in pieces. God rest her soul. I got a villager that sells Unbreaking 3 books for 11 emeralds. I think I have. No, I have. Yes, I do. I have an Unbreaking villager over in the igloo. Wee! Oh my goodness. Yeah, because my friends over there are white/Asian. They told me, oh, we don't have a lot of your folks' food, but we have Taco Bell! That is amazing. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you know, that reminds me, I don't remember precisely what the joke was, but I was watching Game Grumps, as, you know, I do. And, no one knows Ferta's hunger better than Arby's, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. True dat. True dat. I don't remember what this villager is. It's Unbreaking. I have Unbreaking books. What am I on about? Oh my god. But there was a joke. I think Dan was talking about, like, he had traveled somewhere to, like, a country that was beautiful, and it was very rural and small, and, it was just, like, a really nice experience. Yeah, I'm breaking for 1 emerald, wow. And it was just a really nice experience, and then Aaron was like, yeah, but they still had McDonald's. Which is so freaking true! Every country has a McDonald's. I mean, not every country, but so many McDonald's. Angry Orchard? I know Angry Orchard! I know what we're talking about. For once in my life. Angry Orchard Cider! Yeah, back when my, chat, I don't know if you know this, but my sister had a restaurant once that unfortunately had to shut down because COVID and holding employees was hard, and god, it was so good! Oh, her restaurant was so good! But they had a bar tap. They had, like, you know, beer on tap. And they had cider. Yeet, can't stay long because I need sleep since I only got like 10 hours. Oh, in the last 3 days of camp, but hope stream goes well. I hope your day goes terrifically. Oh, Spirits. Spirits, you should re-watch the beginning, the first 15 minutes of stream. You'll hear how my day went. You will hear how my day went today. Whew. I got made fun of at McDonald's today for what? Was it by an employee? Because if that was the case, girl, they work at McDonald's. They ain't got nowhere to... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My first job was McDonald's. And honestly, I've been low-key thinking about getting another fast food job. Just like for fun. Wow, that really does sound really fucking like privileged, doesn't it? No. I would like the extra fun. I want out of this house! All of my things involve me staying home. I don't leave the house. But I can't even get an outside job because frickin' the car blew up. For fun, yeah. Listen, dude, I need stories. All right, I need story time stories. For you're gonna start collecting fast food jobs. Aaron just knows every McDonald's location. Does your sister still cook for you? Yeah, on occasion. Not the restaurant stuff, sadly. Oh, man, they had a roast beef Manhattan. And for anyone who doesn't know, that's basically like slow-cooked roast beef over mashed potatoes on a piece of toast with gravy, like brown gravy. It's so simple, but damn, it was good. Haven't heard of them before, Cal? They UK only brew? Oh, you're talking. Never mind. Oh, man. And now by some random girl commenting on my body, I'm a little chubby, and to her, that was enough. And also to insult... What? Who the fuck? Who the hell? What the hell? Who the hell does she think she is? Go away! I'm trying to be supportive! Leave! There we go. Who the hell do she think she is? A girl. You know what? You know what's something I've learned? Is that in order to, like, think up good comebacks to people, you do gotta be a little mean. You gotta be a little mean. Just so you know, next time when you accidentally spill a drink on them. Oh man. McDonald's workers get paid $20-25 an hour here in Cali. Oh my fucking god. I think it's still just 12 here. You should work oh my god. I should work at a Waffle House. Dude, that's kind of brilliant. I hate Waffle House though. Huddle House, that's the one. I love me a good Huddle House. That insult me on, the amount of people that insult me on my weight and customer service is crazy. Oh my god, yeah. Fucking, I don't know what it is about customers who come in and think that all of a sudden they can just say whatever the hell is on their mind. Girl, you are there to like, for a service, not to open your damn mouth. Oh man, nah, I didn't have to come back. My friend came back and she went, that is a W friend right there. That is an amazing friend. That's awesome. I love that. Ferda's gonna throw hands. It's like, dog, I have the information you need and you think that's gonna help your case? Dude, for real? That's so dumb. It's like, what the fuck? Where is the filter? Or at least the alarm in your head that says, hey, maybe you shouldn't say that. You know, maybe saying something like this is potentially hurtful and harmful. Where is that fucking, like, little voice in there? It doesn't exist. Oh my god. Oh my god. I work retail as my day job. Being witty and coming up with quick comebacks was part of the training. Of course. Absolutely. I had someone come into the store. What I just laughed at, I had someone come into the store today and just casually walk to the back to look for something she couldn't find. Oh my god. God, I know how that is. I personally find customers 60% of the time completely lose their manners the minute they walk into a fucking shop. Yeah. No. I don't know what it... Working customer service... People who come into stores have the same, like, dumb brain as people who drive outside of their fucking state for the first time. Travelers are the dumbest motherfuckers on the interstate. If I see a plate that is outside my state, I just assume that they're just trying to kill me with their car. Fucking dumbest people alive. Yeah, maybe don't insult the people that's providing you the service. Yeah, don't fucking do that. That's not a flex. That's so weird. Now, what's also funny is a different friend was on the bus and she heard this girl still talking about me. Girl, listen, between you and me, I think she might have had some insecurities, you know? I think she might have had some slight insecurities. I think she might have been projecting, you know? Maybe she, you know what? Maybe we should think about this differently. Maybe she's closeted. You know, maybe she's just jealous. Maybe she's jealous. You know, maybe she wants to date women and like girls, but she doesn't. And therefore is just projecting insecurity. You know? I get insulted all the time for being insecure by both guests and employees. I learned to view the comments as nothing more than hot air making noise. Oh, I like that. My sister's first day working on In-N-Out, customer threw a cup at her because she was mad at something she didn't even do. He wanted ice in his drink, the drink... Oh my god, that's so fucking classic. I've seen a couple people who do that shit, and it's like, what are you trying to achieve? Throwing a fit is not gonna get you a free drink. Like, I don't know. Working customer service, specifically fast food during COVID. Oh my god. I worked Arby's. I worked at my Arby's during COVID. My Arby's, the first Arby's that I worked at, because I worked at 2 different Arby's. My first Arby's, the one where all the crazy shit happened. I worked COVID at that Arby's. I've been threatened once where I work over a price that was cheaper to what came up on the till. The reason for this was because the price they saw was a different product to what they had. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Then proceeded to say after the whole ordeal she didn't care about the product. She didn't want to look poor, you know, because like You know, that's shameful, you know? Not being able to afford basic necessities? Shame. Fucking shame. Just oh my god, that's so dumb. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it, bruh. Perhaps the cursed Honda was out of stake. That's actually really good. Fuck. Damn. God. You know what upsets me about that joke is that I'd love to put it. I have a plan to make a video about that car. I would love to put that joke in there, but there would have to be so much fucking, like, context. God damn, that's good. Ah, close to the mic audio is funny. Nice thing about being in security, I don't have to be so customer servicey all the time. Maybe she's closing. My sister was also a minor at the time. Yeah. My first job at McDonald's, I was a minor at the time. I was only 17. And I had a guy get like all up in my face because he didn't get his cup of mac sauce. Like, I mean, he was like threatening to beat me. And I'm like, dude, I'll get your fucking mac sauce, chill, damn. And I go to the manager and I'm like, yo, can we just get some mac? Like, I immediately was over it. It felt like I had been in customer service for years at that point. Oh, man. The many times I've had to talk stupid to guests is numberless. Of course. Oh, for sure she was in some way insecure about yeah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. Oh, man. There was one lady specifically who was a regular at Insufferable before COVID who made it oh my god. I could make individual videos about insufferable regulars. BRB ordering food. Sorry, I have food. I don't need to be daydreaming about food. You should really make I want to make a video about that car. And actually, you guys talking about cars earlier, you know, in the mod channel, frickin' reminded me, the alternator that caught on fire. My Honda, one time when I was driving home, long story short, my alternator caught on fire in my car and all of the lights went off, but the car was still running somehow. God knows how that happened, but it was pitch black and I just had to drive home in the dark and hope. Like, that was one of the things with the Honda that I couldn't remember. What did I say? Oh, I don't understand why they always have to act so fucking dramatic whenever I take something back up. I always feel so bad, like, sorry, I ordered cheese on this burger and oh, I see. Nah, I don't. Why they always have to act so fucking dramatic whenever I take something back up. I always feel so bad, like, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, no, I used to feel bad about asking for corrections. Now I'm just like, you know, like, hey, you know, there's a problem, no problem. Who cares, you know, just, you know, can I please have no mustard? Oh, man. And then I apologize. Oh, man. I love how the stream is titled, Still Working on the House, and Ferda hasn't built over the house at all. I put down some chests, and I put these in here. I put these here today. Yeah, I worked on the house. At my first job, a water park, I'm pretty sure my teacher saved me from getting robbed. I was walking across the park to where we do money, and then there was a creepy guy talking to me. Ugh. I just got flashbacks. I'll tell you in a second. I don't understand why they always... Oh, wait, no, I read that already. Sorry. Don't feel bad for asking for corrections. Just be polite about it. Of course, yeah, that's, I mean, that's solid advice right there. No, you just reminded me with, like, the creepy guy. So, at one point, I used to work... I've talked about this before. I used to work Walmart asset protection. You know, when I was telling you all that you can, in fact, pass the asset protection people and they can't stop you at the door. Like, they'll ask for your receipt. You can say no. You know, that's that stream. Anyway, back when I used to work asset protection, the amount of, like, creepy old men who use the fact that you are stationed somewhere and can't move to their advantage is really fucking unnerving, dude. Unless they're being an asshole. Of course. Of course, a horse, of course. Speaking of horse, where's my horse? Where he at? Elmer. Humps. But yeah, no, the amount of like creepy asshole men who use that to their advantage to just stand there and talk to you, and then you've got your frickin' like boss lady going over your mic like, hey, you need to be doing your job, hey, and it's like, I'm being harassed! Help! How do I tell them to go the fuck on? I worked at my, hello, Man X! I worked at my university's marketing and my boss walked in on me eating Panda Express and watching anime. He asked if I did my editing for the day and I said yes. He just walked away and said whatever. What, just like smugly? Like, yeah, I'm sure you did. Nothing to yell at you about? Oh. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Help! I mean, yeah, that's the long and short of it. Like, I fucking hated working asset protection because I was, one, miserably standing in the same spot for 8 hours straight. That is fucking miserable. I did not realize how miserable that could be for me personally. Just standing in the same spot for 8 fucking hours straight while having people yell at you because you're not, like, standing well enough. Oh, like, for some reason, the boss lady at that job particularly was so fucking, like, I don't know, she was really anal about really weird things. BRB, need to get the food now? Oh, fuck yeah, you get that food. Oh, the sun's going down. I see. I thought it was going up. Was that 20 minutes? What? That was fast. I've never agreed with the customer is always right. Yeah, that's fucking, that's as outdated as boomers themselves. That might have been a marketing strategy at one point, but people learned to take advantage of that. Yeah, no. When I worked in fast food, we constantly got people who accidentally got into the drive-thru trying to get to the grocery store. Thing is, once you're into the drive-thru, you can't leave. Oh my god, that's how my Arby's is. It's a one-lane drive-thru with like a freaking concrete barrier. That's really, oh my god, that's awful. I don't want to kill the mood, but I remember some old guy doing to my sisters just staring at them. Yeah. Yeah. Creepy old men aren't the best, you know. Oh. I'm breaking one. My stepdad and I got in their faces so quick. Good. Absolutely good. The customer's not always right. They don't work here. Well, I worked at Kroger and was the cart boy. People walked by me and said, we're stealing, what you gonna do? I literally said, nothing, I don't care. I'm still trying to get a job, but it's tough out here. Dude, I know. Honestly, I have put in some job apps. It's just, there's no jobs. There's no jobs. Like, I'm in a position where I don't have to get a job, but like I said, I really want to leave the house for anything, even if I have to deal with, like, fuck-ass people all day. But, like, there's just nothing. No one's hiring. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, Allie, your comment of the customer's not always right just reminded me. Back when I worked at Arby's, I think I've said this before, but back when I worked at Arby's, the amount of people who would come in through the drive-thru or come into the store and ask, do you have anything vegetarian? Is actually, like, ridiculous. You're going to the store, you're going to the fast food place whose slogan is literally, we have the meats, and asking if they have vegetarian options. And this happened, like, quite often. And then they get mad when we say no. It's like, we have salad, but that also comes with meat. Do you just want lettuce? Cheese? Like, fucking, if you're wanting your veggies so bad, we have a nice little side yard there. Go graze to your heart's content. It's free. All right? You don't go to the fast food place whose slogan is literally, we have the meats. It's like maybe a mozzarella stick. Smooth brain moment, absolutely. Oh dear. At a certain point, it's I don't get paid enough for this shit. Oh yeah. Nah, like if someone was robbing the cash register, I would just go, yeah, I don't get paid enough to go. Well, most stores I've worked at have said, like, if somebody's robbing you, just give them the till. Like, don't fucking risk your life to save, like, $100. Oh, man. Retail and hospitality is the worst job experience you could have. You get, and I can't stress this enough, the worst kind of people to exist. The people who will either complain, yeah, about minor things or make your life hell. Yeah, of course. We had a button for if we were getting robbed, but for some reason it was designed to make it so our work phone didn't work if it went off. What is that supposed to achieve? That's interesting. Berta and I have the opposite problems because I'm just begging to stay home. Well, I used to be like that, but now that I'm home all the time, it's like, what's going on in the outside? I've had my fair share for people, yeah. I was told if someone was stealing, don't chase. It was also at yeah, never chase. No point in it. Unless you just, like, have some anger issues. I'm not saying do this, but, like, if you've got some big feelings that you need to get out, and you're very certain, you know, that's quite the opportunity. Very certain that you could take them out. That's quite the opportunity. You know, that's that's quite the opportunity. You know, back when I worked at Arby's, I've said this before, for some reason, when I worked at Arby's, I was a fucking hot-headed individual. I don't know what happened in my 20s, because, like, when I was a kid, I was never like that, and I'm not like that now. But something about my, like, early 20s. I'm not saying do this, but also. Not being inside for a while, it gets to me. Yeah, absolutely. I need a good job because I need money because money lets me live. Absolutely. Oh, I got anger issues. You know, if you think you can take them out, this is quite the opportunity. You know? Chat section makes me appreciate my IT job. I still have to deal with idiots, but at least I can do it remotely. Yeah. Oh, I would have that damn place has me opening every goddamn weekend. Oh my god. Oh, that's rough. Dude. That's absolutely rough. Honestly, it's a good thing you were. It helps deal with all the nonsense retail throws at you. Oh, God, yeah. No. Sorry, it took me a second to remember. Oh, yeah. These are the best way to let your anger out while being justified. No, that's absolutely. It really did help. Because I would get on people. Like, I said in my Arby's video that the managers would come get me because I enjoyed it. I fucking enjoyed yelling at people for being pieces of shit, all right? Like, I loved it. And now, you know, I still call people out, but I'm not as fucking heated about it. I'm not like jumping over the counter and being like, you gotta pay for that? The fucking... My store manager doesn't work at the store I used to work at anymore. Honestly, thank God. He was investigated multiple times. Ew. That's already, like, an ick. Ugh. No, my frickin', I was never allowed to yell at customers or talk back. I just had to take the abuse. I mean, I would definitely let them know they were being rude. I had a lot of anger as a teenager, but now I don't. It all just vanished. No, that's so real. I guess my teenage angst and anger came out in my 20s. I will defend any of my colleagues if they're being shouted at and happily risk my job as a result. Yeah, I mean, try not to risk your job, but, you know, if you can do it and get away with it. I was in a position at that time where I could do it and get away with it. Like, they weren't gonna fire me. Believe you me, I was fortunately well-liked and a valuable asset at that store. Oh, man. And I think that's the only job where I've had that position, honestly. But yeah, no. This isn't a brag, but there was one time this guy came in and asked for a water cup, and my managers were like, oh, he always says he's getting water, and then he just gets something else. I'm like, I'll put a damn stop to it. Fuck! Because none of them wanted to, like, say anything to him because he was a big, gruff guy. And I'm like, if this is how I go, I'm going out screaming and kicking and I'm taking him with me. Yeah. So the dude, I watch him get Mountain Dew because at the time, that was back when Arby's still had Mountain Dew. They still had Pepsi way back when. He gets Mountain Dew in his cup. I'm like, sir, I thought you were getting water. You were getting water, weren't you? Like, I just, yeah. I'm like, if you want Mountain Dew, you gotta pay for that. It's an upcharge. It's $2 upcharge, sir. Like, no, I was always very loud. Ah! Oh! Oh!
Money allows me to donate to Storytime Animator Pixfurda. My goat.
Thank you for the 20, Mac. That's really sweet. No, I was never physical. The thing was, I was very loud, is the thing. Like, being very loud, and I had a very good knack for that, was being loud and just sort of like shouting out that they were doing something wrong as if they were an idiot. Just like in the Arby's video when I was like, oh, that's not mayo, that's cheese, actually! I didn't put mayo on your sandwich! Do you want it without cheese? You know, I'm not letting you take this bitch back without some sort of shame, you know? Oh, man. Once our store manager gave us melted ice cream bars to show us the disappointment customers get when you make their orders wrong. What? Even though that didn't happen after we were trying... Did your manager get paid enough for that? What the hell? Manager's personal human defense system. Oh man, Bert, I can't stress this enough. I have the instinct to defend others if they were being treated unfairly. Yes, I'll try not to insult customers who are shouting at my colleagues, but I will defend. Oh yeah. No, I have yelled at some old men before who made a coworker cry. A coworker of mine cry. She was just like a 17-year-old girl at the time. And I was in my 20s at this point. You know, this was the 20s era. And the dude like yelled at her for tea or some shit. No, that was a different time. My manager dealt with that, but I also dealt with it at the same time. I was behind her, you know, being big scary dog. No, the thing I dealt with was one of our, a guy came in the drive-thru and one of our, minor employees, you know, an employee who was under the age of 18. I'm not saying they were minor as in they were less important. He was taking their order and he said, "Yes, ma'am," over the speaker to this guy. The dude got so fucking pissed immediately. He literally yelled over the speaker, "First of all, I ain't no damn woman." My finger reached that fucking button so fast. I jumped into that combo and I was like, "Sir, if you want to continue ordering, you do not talk to our fucking like drive-through people like that." And I literally went from the back line and just took over that order because I was like, "No, fuck you." Because the poor kid, he was like scared out of his head. And we were just like, just try not to say ma'am anymore. And the dude, like, he tried to insult me by saying Blondie. He was like, "You don't need to get all up in my face, Blondie." And I'm like, if you're insulting our fucking workers, I will. So, sorry, you guys are getting me worked up. Dude, my store manager was an asshole and continued to be there for years after that. He was always, "Leave your problems at the door." That made it everybody's problem. Dude, I've had some managers like that. The driest sandwich ever. Yeah, louder, more dominant. It's like saying stop being a person while you're here. Yeah. Oh man, I was finishing high school and my manager said I couldn't leave and come back so I could finish school. Full-time needed 90 days to get days off. Part-time needed a year and a half for day. That is ridiculous. No. That's when, like, if you can. Actually, no, you just quit that job. Not even if you can at that point. Like, if you have an education that you're aspiring for, fuck that job. Like, there are other jobs that'll help. Hopefully, maybe. Well, at the time, I don't know so much about now. Like I said, I'm not actively looking for a job. I just know that the job market is shit. Also, constantly got told if you have time to live. Oh, yeah. My second Arby's was like that. They were fucking anal about that as hell, dude. Specifically, honestly, it was mostly just one manager who didn't like me. But the thing is, I was just a diligent worker anyway, so I didn't really lean at all. I was always doing something just to keep myself busy, honestly, because I didn't like anybody who worked there. They all sucked. Oh, man. I'm just imagining the sounds of Ferda yelling at people like Chef Ramsay. It's raw. My fault? What was your fault? The chat went by so fast with so many big text bubbles that, like, I've kind of lost the plot, I'm gonna be honest. Ferda, I would have loved to have a coworker. Dude, my Arby's era was a fun era, I gotta say. Like I said, I would not be that way now. All that anger has left me. It's gone. But my Arby's era was pretty fun. I'm sure it would come back, honestly. If I worked fast food again, I'm sure it would come back. If customers are being rude to me, I will not be happy. I will not be happy with them as you should in retail. I will be blunt AF and treat them as badly as I can when they're being assholes. Oh yeah. I mean, be careful with that. Because as I said in that Arby's video, I did low-key, to the best of my knowledge, I did accidentally almost cause a man to go into his diabetic shock a little worse than he already apparently was. So, you know, just be careful with that. Like, and the thing, okay, actually, let me tell you all something about that. The thing is, I don't quite recall exactly what that guy said. In the sense that what I remember him saying, and I didn't say this in the video, because I wanted to get the story like done and over with. But in that moment, the guy said, "I'm diabetic." And I swear to God, from what I remember, I think he said I was going into anaphylactic shock. That's not diabetes. I don't even remember what anaphylactic is. That's like a heart thing, I think. I swear to God, I think he said anaphylactic shock. But because I couldn't remember, I just said in the video that he said like diabetic, you know, like his sugar was dropping. I'm so certain he said anaphylactic, but that makes no sense. And that memory is kind of foggy anyway. Yeah, that's what, sorry, I got excited. Yeah, that's a heart attack, isn't it? Like, what I remember him saying was anaphylactic shock, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt in the video because I was like, did he fucking say that? Because I couldn't remember. BRB, okie doke. God, thank God I don't work in fast food. Prime employed Ferda, yeah. While working fast food, I could barely make rent, yet the managers got to go on these elaborate trips paid by the company and that shit. Oh my God, that's so true. That's so true, and they come back and rub it in your face. Careful when I'm blunt with people, of course. Diabetic dude could have fixed his problem by communicating a little, to be fair. Like I said in the video, none of us who worked at that Arby's gave a shit. We were literally the best Arby's because we worked around people, because we did not give a fuck about what the company's like interests were. It was like, oh, don't do this because it'll cost us money. We were like, how about we do it anyway? Like, it makes our life easier and the customer's happy and now they're coming back and spending more money because of it. Like, what? Your logic is flawed. But yeah, like I said in the video, if he had just said that, like, he thought his sugar was dropping, I would have given him the fucking case of orange juice and been like, just dude, take it. I would have given him 3 large cups. I would have given him enough cups to get 1 drink out of every fucking nipple in that fountain. All right, like, just communicate, please. Ferda, after the shift I've had today, you'll never know how therapeutic it is to listen. Of course. Anaphylactic shock is a severe allergic reaction. Okay, yes. See, I did look that up once, but it left me. It left my mind. But yeah, that, I swear to God, I think that's what he said. But like I said in the video, I just went ahead and said that his sugar was dropping because I couldn't remember. So, oh my God, it's getting hot in here. It is getting really warm in this room. I was hoping this wouldn't happen because I have the AC on, but it is getting really warm in here. Still not a diabetic thing, yeah. Not at all. He did say that his sugar was dropping, but I cannot remember what he said after that specifically. I swear to fuck, I think he said anaphylactic shock. Oh my word. So there's your fun fact for the day about that video. Ugh. Man. I don't know if I could handle. I got really worked up from all the stories and y'all got me sweating. My sister had an injury at work, sliced her hand, and needed and the store manager acted like she did it on purpose and was pissed because he lost his safety bonus and was about to go to Hawaii. Oh, that's kind of, I mean, that's not funny for your sister, but that's kind of funny. Why the fuck would they send a, what? Was he just like going to Hawaii like on his own and was using the bonus for that? I would hope your sister is fine now, by the way. Oh, I blacked out what happened. We're talking about fast food now. Oh, man. Oh, there was something. Oh my God. Actually, speaking of like workplace injuries, at that Arby's, I had a workplace injury. And it was a pretty bad one. So back when I worked at Arby's still sold baked potatoes. He was going on a family trip, and I think it was a work thing, but I'm not 100% sure. Ah, I see. I was just throwing hands without hesitation. But back a long time ago, Arby's used to sell potatoes, and they were very good. They were very, very good potatoes. I miss the broccoli cheddar potato. That bitch was fucking amazing. Anyway, potatoes. When we ordered our potatoes and they came on the truck, they sent us the wrong size potatoes. So what we ended up getting were potatoes that were literally like the size of a football. These bitches were big. These were some big old bitches. Big fucking bitties, you know? Tig ol' bitties of potatoes. Big old potatoes. And because of that, we had to leave them in the oven for much longer than we typically do so that they would actually, you know, cook all the way through. The thing is, none of us remembered that when you bake a potato that big, you should probably poke holes in it. So we didn't do that. And I took a knife and opened the oven to poke one of the potatoes to see if they were done because we were just uncertain. Because, you know, like obviously, we couldn't use the typical timer because the typical timer wasn't gonna like, you know, cook them all the way. So we just had to leave them in the oven and check them every now and then. I took a knife to one of those potatoes and the thing fucking exploded. It exploded so bigly and so violently that the 6-inch knife that I was using was not enough distance to stop it from steam burning my hand past the wrist. That fucking hurt. Steam burns are the worst burns I have ever experienced. I think I've been steam burned twice, and that was one of them. I have the hungies now, yee. Yes, it exploded because that's what happens if you don't poke holes in a big potato when you're baking it. It could explode. So it kind of was, because when it exploded, it popped and it echoed through the store, and my managers were like at the front, they were all the way at the front of the store and I was in the back, and they went over the headset, because we all had headsets, and they were like, what was that? And I'm like, you know, I'm back there cussing. I'm back there yelling, cussing. And I go over the headset and I'm like, I just fucking burned myself, dude. Oh my God, the potatoes exploded. They exploded. Well, because of that, I was hoping, I stayed there for like an hour extra to like, because I had never had a steam burn before, and I didn't know at the time that, you know, they don't go away like a regular burn. Why does a big potato explode? Because of the pressure inside of it, the heat pressure. Like it's the same thing with like microwaving an egg. You know how when you microwave an egg and it just blows up? Yeah, it's kind of the same. That's when you usually get creative with cursing and come up with new words. Oh man, that's when you say something like that just pissed the fuck out of me or something. But anyway, it exploded, and within the hour I was like, this has not died down, because I've been burned many a times. I have a wood burning stove. Burns are nothing I am unfamiliar with. You've never even seen the microwave egg videos? Oh man, people microwave eggs and then they poke them with a fork and they just explode. Yes, exactly what Mech just said. And you know, after that I was like, guys, I think I gotta go. Because it just was not dying down. My hand, I was just basically standing in the back running my hand under cold water. It was so freaking bad. Ugh. And so I left the store. They were like, okay, you know, you go home early. If, you know, you can come back, but if, you know, obviously, you know, if you can't, just, you know, stay home. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I go home, and somehow when I get home, the pain gets worse. Like, I was sitting on my, cold water makes it worse. I mean, it felt good. I gotta be honest. It felt very, very good. Well, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, because it was the only thing that was, like, helping me at the time alleviate any of that pain. I was at home sitting on the couch with my hand in a bowl of ice water. I mean, heat of the moment I understand, but ice or cold water makes it so much more worse afterwards. Well, the ice water was helping me, personally. It felt better being in the ice water, because that was the only thing, it was the only thing making it stop! I was in a desperate situation. My mom had given me ibuprofen, and it wasn't working for some reason. So I took my aspirins, because for some reason my mom is weird about aspirin. She's like, oh, it's a blood thinner, it's a blood thinner, stop it, you can't take a bunch of blood thinners, oh. And I was like, no. So I took the ibuprofen and they didn't work. So then I took the aspirin and they started working. But in the hour that I was waiting on the ibuprofen what the hell? Oh, in the hour I was waiting on the ibuprofen, I started crying because the pain in my hand was getting so bad. But this is besides the point. Couple hours later, the manager, the quote-unquote acting GM calls me, and she's like, hey, I need you to come back down here so we can file a workplace accident report and take you to the ER. And I'm like, no, you can file the report, but I'm not going to the ER. And she's like, well, I have to take you to the ER because this is a workplace accident. And I'm like, I can't fucking afford the ER, dude. I'm not like, she argued with me about this. She was like, no, I have to take you to the ER. I'm like, firstly, I'm not sitting in I'm not sitting in an ER with you because I don't even like this woman. And secondly, I can't afford the ER. So anyway, and I wasn't taking a chance on like, oh, the company will pay for it. Ugh. I was not taking that fucking chance because I've had places tell me that before and it didn't happen. But anyway, I had to argue with her, and then she was like, well, come down here and let me look at it. And I'm like, what do you need? Okay. I guess what was happening was she didn't believe me, because this woman just did not like me for some reason. I didn't like her back. What, Nightbot? What did Nightbot just kill you for? I'm reading your messages anyway. I don't know why Nightbot just murdered you, Mick. I actually have no clue why Nightbot just killed you. And that shit, but it's not because of shit. What did Nightbot? What the fuck did Nightbot? What the? Why did Nightbot just murder you? I'm gonna read you real quick. The dumbest accident I had working at fast food was that we had a busy lunch rush and we had this little metal top for food that needed to be covered like chicken or salmon, and I didn't have any tongs. So working on the house talking about so I pinched the top little hook and moved that shit. That shit burned my index and thumb. Shit blistered and yeah. Burns are the worst, honestly, when you're working. I've burnt myself before and picked at the skin to avoid getting blisters from it because the lick of the lumps you get from the burns makes me feel ill. You know, I don't think I've, you know what, I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'll take a $10 bottle of aloe vera over a 1 million emergency room. Exactly. I was like, I can't fucking afford the emergency room. So I went down there. My hand was slathered in aloe, by the way, because it was the only thing I could do when I took it out of the ice water to somewhat help. And I'm like, girl, do not fucking touch me. But yes, here's my steam burn. I'm going home to cry again now. Yeah, when I went to the ER years ago, they waited so long to get me help that they had to resubmit the orders to get me help. It took 6 fucking hours to get help, and that was the worst pain. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to have the experience of sitting in the ER in pain. I don't. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know why Nightbot killed you. I can look, actually. Hang on. Nightbot, what did you do? Nightbot, why did you time out mech? Oh, excessive caps. You know what's funny is I have that set to max as well. But yeah. Nightbot is getting antsy. Still have Rocky. Oh, that's adorable. Went to the ER for vertigo about a year ago. Was there for 5 goddamn days because the hospital was under construction. Days! Wait! Oh, that just kicked in that you said days. Huh. Oh, aloe is wonderful. I have a big old bottle of aloe with me at all times. I mean, like, it's in my bathroom. I don't just have it on me, you know. I didn't got like an error or anything. Ooh, good keyboard click. Did you like the keyboard noises? Did you whoops, that's my cup of tea trying to fall off my desk. Holy shit. You like my little keyboard clicks? You like my clickies? Anyway, that's why I bought this keyboard, actually. I like the clicks. Oh, man. Creamy! Yeah! Oh, man. I remember once getting an oven burn. It burned through the cloth, and it burned my hand really bad that I felt it burning for hours afterward. My hand was constantly under cold water all day. Yeah, see, like I said before, I don't have a problem with burns. Unless it's like, you know, like a 2nd degree burn. But if it's a surface burn, like... Dang! Oh man, I was in an elevator lobby with 11 other people and it took 4 days to get a room. Damn! Listen, I love keyboard clicks and specifically that yeah, no. I actually bought this keyboard recently. I used to have a mechanical keyboard that claimed that it was the quietest in the line from Razer. It's not quiet as fuck. In fact, it's not quiet at all. I mean, I guess it's not quiet as fuck either. What the hell was it? Yeah, no, the way that keyboard is built, it was not built to be quiet. It's built really stupid, actually, the way that keyboard is. Razer tends to lie, yeah. So I have a different keyboard now. But the problem with this current keyboard, it's perfect except for one thing. It goes to sleep randomly. I've never had a keyboard that has a sleep function before, and the only way to wake it up is to unplug it and plug it back in again, which is super annoying. I hate that. Like, it goes to sleep if I stop using it for a little bit, which, like, I understand, but also a keyboard that's plugged into your computer should not be going to sleep. I think that's a really bad design flaw. Hi, Jeff! Oh! Jeff is here! Hi, Jeff! Not gonna be here long, just wanted to hide in the bathroom. Oh, everybody point at Jeff. He's sitting on the toilet again. Don't laugh, just point. There's no laughing matter. Just point. Yeah, everybody point at Jeff. Anyway. I had a coworker accidentally spill frying oil on my leg once. That was fun. You know what? Speaking of frying oil, I had a coworker once who dropped the tongs at my Arby's. Once again, he dropped the tongs into the fryer, and he dove in. He literally threw hand first into the frying oil, grabbed the tongs, and got out without harm. I have no fucking clue how he did that. The fryers were on, it was hot oil, and there were witnesses who saw him do this. Because he was desperate to get the tongs out because they're rubber, you know, rubber-handled tongs. I have no fucking clue how he did that. Superhuman. Oh, man. I bet its favorite key is Z. You know what? I have had the Z and the S keys stick on this one. Interestingly enough, but that was kind of Milo's fault. He jumped on the desk slammed into the keyboard and then jumped back down because he's not very graceful. He's just not. He's not a graceful cat. I love him. He's my baby, but he's not graceful. I had some, ooh, I had some newbie when I did cooking burn me with a hot sheet pan once. Ew. The gang is back, indeed. And we're back to Arby's! Yee. You're a cook, you slowly become immune to burns? No, that is so real. That is so real. You learn to, like, not care about the heat. Like, when I first started working at that Arby's, I had such a hard time with the beefs coming out of the oven. That my managers, he did it with the power of stupidity. I think he did. I don't know how he did it. It was impressive, honestly. It was insane. But, what the hell was I going on about? Oh, the beefs. Yeah, no, taking the beefs out of the oven and then transporting them to the hot shelf was hellacious. But then the longer I worked there, it became easy. I became immune to the beefs. Fellas, I hate to end it here, but it's getting really warm. It's getting really warm in this room. Working on the house starts telling you story times. I did make a lantern and then not stay near it. The lanterns have light states, and I think that's pretty cool. You got the 2-hour mark? I did. PC is overheating. Not overheating, but it is warm. Anyways, gotta wipe. Gotta wipe and get back to work. You do that, Jeff. Oh, boy. Whoa. Oh, you're consistent so far. Oh, thank you. You think stupid is your ally. You merely adopted the stupid I was born by and molded by. Oh, man. Ferda was planning to work on the house, but instead spoke to chat the whole time. I like talking to chat. I like chatting with my chat. Enjoy your wipe. Yeah, remember to flush. Gonna act like I didn't see that. Alright, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, fellas, it's been a good one, but I'm gonna go and get out of this hot ass fucking room. Yapping streams are my favorite. Yeah, I love yapping, especially when my voice starts going. I can feel my voice going. Ferda is my fave streamer. Thanks. I love it. I love that. I enjoy being fave streamer. No? Thorns 3, I think, is the max. Maybe? I think? I don't know. Anyway. Hey, I made it to the end of stream. Tell Styles we hope he gets better. When he wakes up, I will. My Taco Bell! Oh, Overlord, you're so right. Holy shit, I forgot about my Taco Bell. Who down to play pressure? So long, yes. Thorns 3. Okay, good. I'll remember that for later. Also, my fave, actually the only streamer I watch. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! I will get my Taco Bell. Holy shit. Anyway, guys, I will see you all later. I'm gonna see about getting a thumbnail for Sunday. Honestly, it might just be a really lazy thumbnail. I might be super lazy about it. But anywho, I will see you all later. The streamer I watch consistently. Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye, fellas. I'll see you all later. Probably Sunday. Hopefully Sunday. I want to play Pressure. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. Bye. I will enjoy my noms. Oh, bye.